Hello Twitch, hello YouTube. It's been a while playing some more Super Auto Pets. I had like an hour to spare in my stream. I've been demoralized by the events that have unfolded in Tape to Tape, so I just want to chill out, get a few dubs, play a few weeklies. What is the weekly this week? I have heard tell on Twitter that people have been saying this weekly is really fun. So I'm hoping to see good things. Immediately when I look at the pets here, I do see some summon builds. Enablers, we have Turkey. We have Wolf. Okay. I am on the weekly, right? What? Oh, I clicked roll by accident. Alright, we'll take what we have here. Not the start I was looking for. We'll be the grumpy whippersnapper. Expecting a L here. And it was delivered. It's fine, we can recover from this. This is the weekly, brilliant. We might as well try and go for trips. I think I've accepted we're going to lose the early rounds. The otter is an interesting one. You know what? You don't see this often. I think I'm going to accept my loss here and reroll. And we'll start building from turn 2 onwards. Okay, if you're going to offer me this, I'll take it. Okay. Because I think I'm going to sell everything in the shop. And by in the shop, I mean on the board, and I'm buying everything in the shop. So yeah, this is another L. Okay. Now, here's one problem. Here's one problem. I have to combine the Mises first. Because I need another pet. You know what? You crazy son of a gun. That might just work. Now, I don't want the mouse. And we're going to run the old... You know what? We're not going to run a 2 squad. We'll run a 3 squad. I'll hold this for a round. An elephant could go crazy. But I want something better. I would not say guinea pig was better, but you know what? It's another pet. This is the squad. The 6'8 with a 2'7 kicker at the back. I tell you what, the Tamarin! The Tamarin! He just swept the squad. Remove 5 health from the first enemy. I kind of want another guinea pig. Okay. Okay. I'm all about the Tamarin. Any good hurt pets? There is a peacock. Do I start eating the otter to get the leech on the board? I think I look for a peacock first. Okay. Now we have a 3 squad. But we have an 8-10 Tamarin, and I don't think anyone will be expecting that. What do you do? More gold, that's it. We're going up against a squad that's looking for finances. We're good. Very appreciative of the teams we just played against. Okay. Leech, the peacock. Giraffe, the Tamarin. And a lollipop. Swap attack and health of a pet. I don't think I want to do that right now. I don't think I want this. I think I want 3 rerolls. Things are looking swell now. Okay, so you eat the peacock. And the leech probably won't be here for that long. In fact, we could lollipop the peacock when he has low health to turn all that attack back into more health than he had to before, and then flip him around again. Ah. That's really stupid, I think. You know what? It might just work. Also, who am I garlicking right now? I guess the Tamarin. And we'll get the level up next turn. We now have 11-15 peacock. Okay, Dave also doing the same strat. But you know what? Mine was better. Right, what unit do I want to put the Tamarin into? We don't know just yet. Not a cow, though. I can tell you that much. I think Giraffe, your time has come and gone. And I'm just going to level with you. I think this unit, we just need to keep cranking him up. Ooh, Orangutan the Peacock. Orangutan the Peacock. It won't happen first. But it might be a good step in between. Do we have any bias energies? We do have a waffle. Okay, you're going to call me crazy? I think we sell Otter. No, that is crazy. If I sell Otter, there's no point in orangutaning, because it'll hit the leech and then it'll either hit cow or peacock. I think we roll. Okay, I think this is better. Probably the two pets I wanted to hit the least, but Tamarin will go fairly soon. I'm just looking for one more of them so I get the full stat exchange. Oh, interesting. Oh, one more attack. And we'd have been golden. Actually, never mind. We're still good. Hurt. Deal 6 damage back to the pet that hurt it. I sleep. Ooh, a deer. Fun, but not what I'm looking for. You are what I'm looking for. I mean, realistically, what am I doing this round? Not a lot. I think that is fine. And then Potato my Peacock. I want to see if this does what I think it might do. Okay, so it cancels the hurt synergy. I thought that might happen. I wanted to protect him from snipes. Turns out I just ruined the pet. Noted. Anyway. The mammoth is not the pet I was looking for, but you know what? It is a tier 6. I'll take it. Goodbye, Emperor Tamarin. Hello, Big Mammoth. Chocolate the Mammoth? There's really no point in having the leech on the squad anymore. Unless it kills the potato for me. You know what? Freeze that. Maybe I'll just kill the potato myself. Swap attack and health of all pets. That's a fun creature. I'll roll right past it. Okay, let's have this so that the peacock gets stronger. And we'll look for a lollipop now to flip this back over. What is this squad? Not prepared to face my squad is what it is. Okay, I can believe in moose strats now. What are you getting 8 attack from the leech? I guess it's time to say goodbye to the otter. I would have loved to tee you up, but it's too good a shot with the moose as well. Ooh. If I want chocolate, I should buy it now. I have to buy this now as well. Otherwise, I lose it on the big freeze or the big unfreeze. Give me better than 3. Alright, that's fine. We're looking for meese now. Many meese would be great. And look at what the mammoth did for us then. Just insane work. Okay, you get frozen, you get frozen. Freeze it. I mean, this is just increased money, right? If I buy, sell it. Hello, seal. This guy needs a little bit of love. I really need something to feed you to flip your stats. Nothing can be frozen, so I might as well just buy something that's good for me this round. I'll put a cupcake on the mammoth. And honestly, it's probably time... Oh, the leech just keeps taking stats. It's time for the leech to go. Although he has just taken 2 moose buffs. So maybe I just put him at the front instead. No, actually, I do need the moose. Sorry, I need the peacock. Because if I'm going to lollipop it, then I need something else to start reboosting the peacock. I think this is pretty low value right now. I'll take it. I'll take it, I'll take it. I really don't... Well, actually, I don't want to buff you anymore, but... Here we are. The flip would be really good now. It's the perfect time to flip. I don't care about the snipers too much. Huge play from the cow. And this little leech is performing miracles. Wait. Does that work? It surely does work. I'm just going to end turn here and I'll take my +5/+5. Nice! Okay. Now we're thinking with portals. Okay, that went well for them. Here comes the peacock, though. Here comes the peacock! Get it some garlic, and it's going to the moon. What is a hot dog? 2 pets, 4 attack. Pretty cool. I mean, leveling this up is now pointless, right? Leveling you up is not pointless, though. Also, you getting a pita bread is no longer pointless. This is probably going to be bad. I'll take a +3/+3. No, I'll take a +1/+1, actually. Okay, we mismanaged to shop a little bit, but I think the cost was worth it. We've nearly got a 50-50 peacock. Uh-oh. I didn't notice the scorpion was in the pack. You know what? This is pretty okay for me still. Because the peacock is going to go wild. But I should move my squad around, maybe. Oh, never mind. I've already won. what can I say? I called it. I've not played for, I mean, however long it was since I last uploaded one of these, like 3 or 4 weeks ago. And straight away, a win on a weekly with a huge misplay on turn 1. Fish me, and go on, duck me as well. And this guy, I love. We will be the saucy, actually, give me a saucy fry. What do you think is the best sauce to go with fries? Often people, you know, say ketchup. I am partial to a little bit of the old barbecue sauce. We are going to lose this one. Good positioning. I like their squad. Right. Miss the duck. Thank you. Faint pet in the shop. There are any good faint pets? Flamingo's coming up, which is pretty good. Go on. I'll get a 4-4 in here. And we'll go for a pretty strong statted squad. Yeah, I think I'd go for a barbecue. Oh, I couldn't, like, the positioning as bad as they could have got it. They put their 4-4 at the front, I put mine at the back. You know what? I think it might be a run where you do want your highest attack unit at the front anyway. A weasel. Gain 1 gold next turn. It is a faint pet. So you know what? Goodbye. Goodbye. Hello. Hello? Friend ahead faints, gain +1 attack, +2 health. I mean, sure. And I'll run the 4 squad. This is a pretty beefy squad for this point. They're going for double fish stack. And God love them, I think they're going to get it. We're going to lose again. Tough opening. Okay, Dodo. Dodo is okay, but definitely nowhere near as good as it used to be. The Pug. Friend had 2 experience. Could be good with the Weasel, honestly. There's also only 1 experience, not 2 experience. Sure, give me double Pug. 1 more Pug, please? No. Thank you. I'm actually going to take it so that you get the buff now. And you give me a Kanga. I could get behind a Kanga. I don't really have a tanky unit right now. Well, a 5/8 Weasel. There are worse things to put in front of this. Thank you for the extra bit of gold. Much appreciated. Okay. Goodbye to the Otter. Hello to the Kanga. I just realized I can't put the Kanga behind the Weasel. I have to put it behind the Pug. And all the fish. And all you. I will put it behind you. I mean, the leech went pretty hard before. Can I flip someone's stats and get a benefit right now? I wouldn't say so at this point. Another Kanga, you say? And rabbits. There is a cow in the pack. Let's try it. Give me the rabbit. Give me another Pug. Give me the Kanga. Probably should have eaten some food there, but whatever. And after all of this, I kind of want the giraffe. I think it's going to be too late for the giraffe, though, by the next turn. I'll believe my rabbit can do some work. Okay, not a good trade. I lose again. Every single battle has come to the last pet. Another giraffe. I did just say I think it's too late for it. But I could be wrong. Okay. Let me garlic. Let me garlic the ox. And I'll try and build something a little bit different. I think, though, for this to work with the kangaroo, I'll have to sell the rabbit at some point. So let's try and get the rabbit some benefits now. Not what I was looking for. Don't get kanga-pilled either. We don't need to run the kangaroo. It can be good, but if we don't have the squad for it, we don't have the squad for it. Good trade. Another trade. Not a trade. We're gonna lose. Don't go from 10 wins to 1 win. That's all I ask. Worm eats food, gains stats. Okay. I can believe in this with the rabbit. Weasel, I think it's too late for you, buddy. In fact, I think I'm looking at sacking you. I really should have just picked up the kangaroo. The giraffe. The game has mocked me since. Are there no good foods in this pack? Is this the mistake I'm going to make? I guess I'll give you a cookie. This squad doesn't deserve to lose this round. It's far too talented. That hurts. Okay. We'll send it back. Okay. Fish me, otter me, roll me, otter me again, and run the fish at the front. We'll be the ordinary fries this time. We're fries without sauce this time. We don't deserve barbecue sauce. What is in the 2 tier? There's actually some pretty hot stuff in there. And I would say this is hot enough. Start of battle. Cell trigger. Ooh. Now, this is a squad I don't want to fight on turn 2. A peacock with a jacked fish. Excuse me, your duck is 3-8. Okay, never mind. You're good. Another otter, you say? I don't think I need elephant in front of the peacock. I think that's bait. I definitely think, though, if we can pick up the old leech as soon as we can, tier 3, that could definitely work again. Are there any snipers in the early game? No. Okay. I respect the puck. We'll give 1-1 at the very least. Okay, I respect the puck even more now. Do I want to tier up this turn is the next question. I think the answer is no, I don't. We tier next turn. They're awful foods for right now. I guess I'll just cupcake the peacock and go for the dub. Man, I think people want their peacocks at this stage of the game as far forwards as they can get them, or as far back, one or the other. I don't think you ever want it in the middle. Anyway. A lynx. Yes. I will take a lynx. The old goat. And it's not a goat, it's an antelope. Friend faints gain a trumpet. I mean, I said at the start of the video that there's a summon synergy down here with the wolves, but there's not a summon synergy until then. I guess there's deer in here. You could throw in a couple of deers, a couple of sire antelopes. But I don't think that's enough until you're getting, like, to the orcas, and there's no resummon a pet perk, so I think the summon build doesn't work. That being said, is this better than the pug right now? Actually, is it better than the otter? The otter has served its purpose. I think we do that. I think that's where the good stuff's at, in fact. So you give 2 buffs here, that's perfectly fine. I think this is a great squad. You snipe my pug, I snipe your flamingo. Oh, you're gonna hate not killing that peacock on that turn. Alright. We're just gonna do a pattern, we're gonna go 10-1-10, okay? Peacock me again. Do I learn from my mistake? Is it time for the giraffe? I still don't think it's time for the giraffe. I don't think we freeze both fish, because I'm probably going to tear the fish up and then sell it. It's the next on the chopping block. Do I care more about pets in this tier or pets in this tier? It's probably tier 5 that I'm looking at now. In which case, let's buy an avocado. Freeze one of these. Freeze one of these? Okay. Another power spike is incoming. Would have really liked garlic in my front unit. Okay, you're gonna beat me. Big whoop. You only just beat me. Okay. We'll take this first. A cow. Sell pug. I believe in the food build. I believe a scorpion is mightier than the sword. I will sell a 10-10 for an infinite 1. And now we can start feeding the scorpion. I suppose I'll buy you. Just because I have the money. We definitely want garlic. And the next thing on the list of things to buy are more cows. Cows, foods, stuff like that. Okay, you're going for a summon build. My scorpion! Okay, this peacock is going to ruin your day. That's actually an unbelievable trade we lose. It's fine. Garlic will protect me. I think the cow is worth more than the Tiger Antelope, which I'm going to sell next. And now we start buffing the scorpion. If the scorpion can live through snipes, then it's over. Other teams can't beat me. Don't snipe the scorpion. Thank you, that's fine. I'd prefer to not snipe that unit as well, but... No, Saiga, it's over for you. Or is it? You know what? Maybe it isn't over for you. So this is going to give me potentially 8. Trumpets, so an 8-8. This gives me effectively 8-8 in buffs. So... Thank you for the level. Should have just bought the meat there. Max level on you. Pretty good. Give me more cows, man. 5 cows next shot, please. Okay, they're going for the summon build. Thank you. This is garlic peacock. It should be your nightmare. You're actually going to beat me. Okay, that was a pretty strong build, honestly. But I think I'm going to be better than you in the future. I think I'm going to be better than you. No, I can't. Ooh, do I want a seal instead of a mammoth? I think this could be more fun. Also, I can run the squad like this again then. Milk the day. No. Yes. Alright. It's a food build. We got there in the end. A food build with a little entree of snipers and a peacock. You have a lot of health. And then you've meated everyone in the squad. Ah! Okay. Still, we're going to grow from here. Would have loved to have got another tier up. I might just throw a pink onion on the seal for the buff. Because we're on 1 life. So I basically treat it as a 2-2 buff. It turned it into a pair. Thank you. Thank God I'm playing shot build. Okay. An orca. I mean, there is part of me that's like, throw the moose in here, but I think I'm kind of locked into the squad now. Which is never a good thing, because the cow isn't really doing it for me yet. The cow's now doing it for me. Stories of the cow not doing it for me anymore are greatly exaggerated. Pita bread. Not the worst thing, not the best thing for my squad. I think I'll leave it unfrozen. Nice trade. Just a random flip. Fair enough. Okay. You should have garlic on you. I don't think I need any more garlic. Waffles, please, cows. A waffle, you say? Give me some super milk, please. Actually, I think the thing I should be looking for now is seals, because they're not really giving me a big buff, and they're about to hit 50 health already. I guess what I could do is just start passing the buffs around to other units. I hate that you hit my porcupine. And then you got the crit damage off. They got everything they needed to win. Still, that was a more respectable game. 6 dubs. Throw me back again. Fish me. 2 health, so you're like a 1-4. Goose me. Fish me. Don't combine the fish, though. And we will be the... These are some options. I'll be an evil programmer. I will take one of your loved stories and turn it into a game with really poor reviews. No offense, Daedalic. Alright, this is a pretty gabbo shop. I'll take you as your 2-3, I'll take you for a dupe. And then I'll be disappointed by everything else. I guess I'll take a duckling. Squeaky. And I'll do something like this. I should have split the gooses up. I should have had the 3-3 behind the goose. Actually, it turned out to be okay. We're gonna draw. It's fine. Another goose, you say? There is buy me, sell me. Are there any sell pets in the pack? Any sell synergizers? I don't really remember any. No. So it would be very much early game. Buff advantage. Okay, I have to do this. The leftmost shot pet. Roll me? Buy, sell, sell. No. It's not worth it. Buy. Buy. You should be at the front. You should be here. You should be a bit further back. And this looks good to me. It feels a little bit cheesy, this strat, but everyone else is going to be doing it, I imagine. Okay, we win this one. I think the flamingo is better than the opossum. What faint pet am I really looking to buff, though, if I'm going to get anything from this? Like, there's nothing particularly appealing coming up, so I'll trade you in. Now. I'll take this, freeze. I'll take that, freeze. Okay. We've got a good power play coming up next turn. One more attack or one more health, and we would have been golden then. I think we lose now. Yeah, we do. That's fine, though. We did say we're about to have a golden turn, and here it comes. An armadillo. Interesting. Instead of eating the peacock, we could eat an armadillo. And buff everyone in the squad. It's just so crazy it might work. There are no pills in the pack. Let's try this. And then what are you? End space. If there's an empty space, gain 2 gold. No. I will take an avocado, I think. So you eat the armadillo, and that will buff the peacock. Maybe I want to trade it back and forth. Yeah. You keep eating the peacock, and then we'll, after you've, feasted on peacock for a while, I'll put you onto a course of armadillo. Okay, that worked swimmingly. To be fair, I'm a dog squad. Not really superb, no offense. Also, my peacock isn't exactly in a great position right now. To be fair, the peacock is probably not long for this world. Now, I can lollipop you. Which kind of makes the rest of the squad pointless. You know what? I won't lollipop you just yet. What are the tier 4s? I'll take the level now. You gain 2 health instead. You know, unfreeze it, sell the fish, and I'll pick up a bus. And I know the flamingo's not really getting any advantage here, but I want this peacock to be as far at the front as possible. Or do I care now? Maybe I want him as far at the back. Yeah, let's flip the squad. Let's do something like this instead. So that he can sweep up instead of, like, cleaning up first. Now I definitely want to flip his stats as well. And I think this means that the armadillo is probably not long for this world. Or I run double leech and I eat the armadillo and the peacock. I have a bigger leech than you. No. Yes. Well, you're going to eat garlic eventually, so we'll put it on you. This is a pretty strong squad. Can they deal with this peacock, though? Spoilers, no. Garlic peacock, Taylor's all this time. It's always really strong in this game. Now, I can't help but want to try to do this double leech strat, so I'm going to keep you Armadillo. And I'm going to freeze you. Oh! Is there anything from the tier 5s I want? Crane could be fun. The Moose could be really fun. And I wouldn't say there's anything in the tier 6s that I'm really hot for. So you know what? Hello, the Moose. Who goes for the Moose? I mean, the Flamingo and the Deer are going to have to go. The Deer is effectively a 10-5, 11-6, right? You are at 12-8. So you're better. I know that's kind of an oversimplification, but... And then we're going to get a 2-2 buff. And we want the Flamingo out as soon as is humanly possible. Thanks for eating that snipe, by the way. Much appreciated. Uh-oh. Well, there's nothing behind them that's particularly strong. I'll take my draw. Do I want to pepper the Armadillo? No, because if I am going to leech it, then that'd be a really bad thing to do. Give me a leech, you coward. Give me a leech. Okay, that's kind of insane. Swap attack and health of all pets. No. The Crane... The Crane is good. I think it's better than the Flamingo. And I think I just end turn and take the 4-4. Don't hit the Crane, though, because I want to actually sell it. Alright, thank you. Maybe I just go with this squad in the end. Ooh, summon build? Normally really bad against a big Garlic unit. You're gonna break my melon. Just get through. Okay, we want to freeze you. We want to freeze you. Garlic 1000% goes here. I'll freeze you. And you. More chocolate. You take the Choc. I'll freeze you. And there's no point rolling anymore. Okay, what's that take the Peacock to? 26-17? I'm feeling it. Okay, it's a summon build. In theory, I should do well. Okay, it's all over. Or is it? Or is it? I'll take my draw. I'll take my moose. Oh my god, I'm getting so many stats here. Is meat good enough? Not really. Maybe potatoing the Crane. Because I think the Crane is now locked into the squad. Spoilers. And then just end turn. Okay, we have a 40-22 Peacock. We're looking for a lollipop again. And I really need to move my squad around. I think the Peacock should just be front and center at this point. I think Moose is the most important thing to level up. I mean, I guess we'll take this. Something hits for plus 20 one time. You're about to become a 48-22. I guess what I could do is move the armadillo to the front after this. And then pull you backwards. Let's stake the leech. He does one big hit. And now we move the squad around, because the leech is about to hit the peacock to a 50-50. I'm sure the moose will hit the peacock one time eventually. And now we can give health to the unit that needs health via this. I definitely think you're what I need. I do like the idea of getting you. I think I'll accept tier 4s now frozen. I would really have liked you a bit earlier. Okay, so this is +2/+2, right? So I get +8 benefit from that. And the leech is crazy. Now, the one final thing of the puzzle that I need to sort out, maybe, is should the crane be behind the moose? It honestly maybe should be. It feels a little bit dumb, though. Chocolate? Chocolate? Chocolate! We should move the squad again now. I don't think we should be eating the armadillo. I don't think we need to. Okay, this is a summon build by another name. Big dog coming. Not big enough though. Goodbye. Alright, I think this is the winner's strat. Based off a small sample pool. Give me a 5/5. The attack not necessary. Freeze it. Armadillo me. Apparently I've never done that before. I'm actually stunned. And then we get one more food. This is not a good selection of foods. We could have avocado for next turn. You know what? Let's potato the moose. So the moose survives a snipe. Oh, baby. The stats. Okay, this is the hardest summon build I've ever seen. Can I beat it with just raw stats? Good badger. I hate that. Or do I? I feel like they've had some unbelievable rolls from the orcas, by the way. They got another summon pet. We're gonna lose. Maybe that is the winner's strat. Did require them to get unbelievably lucky, but... Anyway, it's probably time for the leech to stop eating stuff. I think we just do this now. Armadillo. You know what? Armadillo can get the melon. Okay? Do I accept taking a 3/3 buff to get the crane to work one more time? I have a plan. So you're now going to be 45-49. You're effectively 50-50. Nice potato, by the way. Didn't work. Or did it? Or did it? Okay, the crane never came off, but the thought was there. Anyway, that's going to do it for both YouTube and for Twitch. Bit of a shorter stream, but we went on a bit long yesterday. Thanks for the additional followers over the course of this stream. Much appreciated as I chase the goal for 50 followers, so I get a nice little achievement and I feel warm and fuzzy inside. Anyway, if you enjoyed this content on Twitch, why not check out my YouTube channel where some of the VODs from Twitch will go up if you didn't catch the whole thing, and some exclusive content goes to the YouTube. And if you're on the YouTube side of things, why not check out my Twitch channel? I typically try and post when I go live and or leave a schedule. And you can come in and, I don't know, verbally abuse me in the chat or something. That's what other people do on Twitch, right? No, you can say nice things to me, maybe go, listen, genius, why don't you pick that pet then? I'm like, oh, you know what? That's a good idea. I'll learn that in the future. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.